Good evening. Mike Colodi. I'm the Vice Mayor. I'm also the Commissioner in Zone 1. Mary Lou, my wife, and myself have lived here for 24 years now. My past involvements have been out of state, where I've been a licensed engineer, land surveyor, and development person. I use that experience to try to maintain 4 qualities in our town. 1, preserve our neighborhoods, preserve our quality of life, preserve our businesses, and make them all work together. A happy community is a good community. Second thing is preserving the environment. It becomes more and more apparent as time rolls on that we have to protect what we have. Indian River Lagoon, Turnbull Creek watershed, all of our wetlands have to be protected. We're taking big steps along that route at this time. I am a conservative thinking person. I like to control how much money we spend. I would like to see us continue to improve all of our facilities and not necessarily expand out into areas which will stretch us in future time.
Welcome to the Marine Discovery Center. Our mission is focused on protection and restoration of the Indian River Lagoons, specifically the Mosquito Lagoon. We invite you to come out and come on our boats, our kayaks, and just learn more about what makes New Smyrna Beach a special place, especially our natural environment.
Hi, I'm Linda with Keep NSB Clean. Keep NSB Clean is all about the crew. Community of people who love where they live and show that love by volunteering their time to clean up litter and help protect our beautiful beach town.
We are the New Smyrna Beach Marine Turtle Trackers. We are out here every single day marking nests during sea turtle season, which is May 1st through October 31st. We mark every nest and we watch it until the hatchlings go to the water. We have 2 educational signs in New Smyrna Beach, one at Flagler Ave and one at 27th Avenue Park right here, to help people give information about what they can do during sea turtle nesting season to help. If you're interested in joining our team, please visit nsbturtles.org.
Hello to my fellow New Smyrnans. I'm speaking to you today from the People's House. This is the City Commission Chamber. I want to take this time to thank all of the people that make our city great, because without great people, you would not have a great city. This is an opportunity for me especially to thank the people that volunteer, to thank the people that work very hard, our city employees, because without them, the wheels would not turn, we would not have a great city. But above all, it is the citizens that make us a great place. It is not so much about the environment, which I care so much about. It is not so much about public safety, which is very important to me. It is about you. Public service is the highest honor. And I have taken an oath to serve, and that oath I take very seriously. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Linda Embry. I am the Membership Director here at the Southeast Volusia Chamber of Commerce. We service 3 cities, New Smyrna Beach, Edgewater, and Oak Hill. We have everything from home-based businesses to corner florists to corporate conglomerates like Advent Health and Boston Whaler. So what we do is we try and have events and committees and different things going on at different times of the day so everybody can participate. So there really is something for everybody, and we always say the more you put into the chamber, the more you get out of it, because people like doing business with people they know, they trust them.
I represent the Canal Street Historic District, and we are a group of local business owners who create and plan the wonderful events that happen on this beautiful historic street here in New Smyrna Beach. A lot of changes have taken place in the past few years on this street, and it's a great time to come out and see the new restaurants, the new businesses. We have an event coming up called Chalk It Up, and we're working in collaboration with the Hub and the city, and it's for kids, adults. Great time to come out, create a beautiful piece of art right on the sidewalk. You don't have to be an artist, just come out and give it a try.
Hello, this is Ingrid. I'm at the New Smyrna Beach Farmers Market. We'd like to thank everyone to come support our market. We're here every Saturday, rain or shine, and we love our community.
Hi, I'm Paul Thomas, and I'm here at the New Smyrna Beach Farmers Market. I grow local produce here just down the street. Out here at the Farmers Market, we also have other vegetable vendors. We've got honey, we've got baked goods, we've got fresh seafood, a whole bunch of different other items out here. And just want to thank all the customers from New Smyrna Beach and surrounding areas for just coming out here and supporting the New Smyrna Beach Farmers Market. We appreciate it.
We finally finished up the Islesboro Stormwater Water Quality Project. That project was years in the making, and at a cost of around $13 million was very significant. I'm proud that we're done with it. I'm proud with what we've accomplished with that project in terms of taking care of a neighborhood that had a history of flooding in homes. And in doing so, we've also been able to deal with and solve a significant portion of the water quality, stormwater runoff that goes into Rose Bay with that project. Heading into 2020, two areas of focus are going to be the transportation and the CRA. I will take over as chairman of the Transportation Planning Organization later this year. My focus is going to be on roads like Pioneer Trail, which are experiencing tremendous growth without a real plan. We're going to need a collaborative effort between the City of New Smyrna, the City of Port Orange, and the county, who all is responsible for that road. If we try to point to one entity in itself, things like that will never get done. We'll put on the back burner. And we have a great staff and a great commission that I believe can work collaboratively with our sister cities and our county to be able to accomplish these kinds of important goals. And finally, I'd like to conclude by saying growth is the biggest issue that we all have to deal with. And with the City Commission working together with you, the citizens of New Smyrna, the goal is to maintain the character and charm of this community. And I believe working together, we can accomplish this that will make everybody happy and meet our goals and expectations for a future New Smyrna Beach.
Since 1982, Atlantic Center for the Arts has brought the most wonderful, great contemporary artists of our time here right in New Smyrna Beach. We also serve over 70,000 people each year by providing over 250 free programs to our community. We have something for everybody to explore their creative spirit. We hope you join us at one of our free programs. Visit our website online to learn more.
Okay, we want to welcome you to the Black Heritage Museum. I have an opportunity here to show you some things that you've probably never seen. Founded by my wife, Mary. We opened here in 1999. Very appreciative of the response we've gotten from the citizens and the local people of New Smyrna Beach, and we invite you to come by and see us.
The New Smyrna Museum of History tells the story of southeast Volusia County. The museum serves the community through the efforts of the Grange Moore Archaeology Research Center and the Sheldon Research Library, both housed here at the museum. Our main exhibit focuses on Florida's British colonial time period and the Turnbull settlement of the late 1700s, which marked the beginning of our community and documented history. The continued story of our local history is presented in a timeline featuring objects, artifacts, and photos that tell the story of how the local area developed and was impacted by national events.
My wife Lori and I own property in New Smyrna Beach since 2003. We built our home and moved here 7.5 years ago and couldn't be happier. We settled here for all the same reasons that many of you did. There's nothing more pleasurable than fishing with my grandson and boating in our abundant waterways. Zone 4 covers everything from the historic west side to the city's western and southern boundaries. It also encompasses the Turnbull Creek, which is where our earliest settlers lived and worked. In 2018, you, the voters, approved a referendum to purchase, place in conservation, and preserve land along Turnbull Creek. This is significant as it will preserve our original settlement history and protect the waterways for generations to come. Just recently, Advent Health announced the purchase of 103 acres at State Road 44 and I-95 for future growth that will give all of us in the region access to quality health care for years to come. The Utilities Commission is also in the planning stages to expand their wastewater, potable water, and reclaimed water on land that they own west of 95. This will ensure that our utility needs will be secured into the future.
You know, these stations of WSBB really strive to provide an outlet for community information for our listeners. From our guest lineup to local news, maybe we're speaking with a member of the county council, emergency official, someone from the area chamber, even the local theater. This is our community, and we really feel that we have a responsibility to provide that voice. That includes New Smyrna Beach, so listeners know they can count on that and tune in on the second Tuesday of every month at 8:30 for that focused show and really get some information about the inner workings of New Smyrna Beach. And it's something that we're looking to continue and expand on in 2020.
The value of tourism not only speaks to the visitors, but it also speaks to the residents. It helps us protect the things we love, our parks and trails, our unique independent food scene, our amazing arts and culture, and our amazing events. We have a great working relationship with the city, the county, and all of our stakeholders, and we look forward to growing that in the years to come.